Welcome to KDMFX Forex Education. This is going to be one of the first videos where I'm just going to educate you about on the Fibonacci. When we need to look at the Fibonacci and the Fibonacci levels, how can it be of help to us? What do you need to look out for when it comes to trading boom and crash, or any other indices, or any other assets, or Forex, or whatever. So I'm just going to get these indicators out of the way, so that you have a clear full screen right here, so that you can see the whole full Fibonacci. Alright, so I get my Fibonacci retracement from this point. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the highest point and the lowest point of the market. So I'll start from the bottom here. I'll drag it all the way to the top. Oh damn. And it turns out I didn't save the values for the Fibonacci. This is crazy. Anyways, alright, now we have everything sorted out and figured out right now. Yeah, so you see, so this is the bottom right here. Put it at the bottom. This is a turning point. This is a retracement point. Then this is going to be the golden ratio. A lot of things happen there. Probably what can I do at this point? Okay, since we are going to modify it according to my standards or our standards, like KDMFX standards, let me just get rid of these two so that you get to focus on the things which are important. Alright, so now those levels are gotten rid of because we don't really need them. So from my understanding and what I've been doing for the past 4 years now is to understand MetaTrader, how it works, all the tools of MetaTrader and everything else, to help you guys get a proper edge in trading. So we have the KDMFX system here, and we have everything in place. We put up everything in place. So first of all, we have the top here, we have the bottom here. So we look at the lowest point of the market and the highest point of the market. How do we identify those? It's very easy and simple. And if you look at it, this is the bottom, this is the lowest point of the market. Then this was the highest point of the market according to the trend which happened here. So for instance, we're just going to focus and look at what we had previously here. So you see, from this point all the way to that point, we have entry 1, we have entry 2. This is 15 minutes, yeah? So let's just try and dial it down to the lowest time frame. We look at what was happening on the lowest time frame right there. So we're going to move everything to this point right here. So you see what happened here? We're using the bottom point here to the highest point here according to the market and entry. So we have the first entry here, we have the second entry here. Then here we see wait for breakout, or it's going to be a TP point of these two entry points. Then this is going to be the final TP at this point here. Then this is the turning point, or okay, I would say this is the second TP, then the final TP, because this is where the turning point actually happens. You see that? Then this is the bottom part. So we look at the top part and look at the bottom part. So according to the time frame you're trading, you look for the lowest point and the highest point. So at this point now, we have the lowest point at that point, then we have the highest point according to the trend. So what if we move it to this point? What are we going to see? So you see, this is the first entry, second entry at this point, exactly where the signal was given to us. Then at this point, wait for a breakout. So if there's no breakout, you TP. So we're actually going to change and put it according to our values here also. Yeah, so as you can see right there, look at what happened. So you enter, then here you see the TP point, yeah? Correct. So looking at the bottom part of the market, so the market didn't come back to that point, especially the one with the star and the arrow. These are the final points in the market. So what do we have here? So we move it now to this point. This is the high size point. So this is what happened. So we have the first entry right there, we have the second entry right there after the retracement. Then we have waiting for the breakout. So after the breakout, you take it, then boom, the market goes all the way down to that point here. Then this area is the final point where the market is going to turn back. So it's all dependent on the time frame you are trading with. So in this case, we have not only we not only have this point as the lowest point, we now have a new lowest point. So the moment you see that point right there, you take it as your what? You take it as your lowest point of the market. The moment you see the star and the circle, that's the lowest point of the market. So here these are now more accurate at this point right here. You see? So you wait for the breakout, then boom, the breakout happened, retracement happened at that point, and the market pushed price going all the way down. Then exactly this area we're going to see. So this is a turning point here. So the market tapped into that point. Look at how the movement went. You've seen that. You've seen that. So from this point, the market just tapped into there. Here we had the consolidation phase here because it didn't touch that point. So if we move it a little bit to that point, you see the market touched into the turning point. Boom, the market pushed the price going all the way up now to the entry point. So now we have the new level at that point. So let's try and get our other Fibonacci, making this one to be the lowest point of the market. Let's put it at this point. What do we have here? So you see, we have entry there, we have another entry point, exactly where the entry signal was given to us. Then here we see what? Wait for a breakout. So you see the market tapped into there. Same thing happened, breakout, retest, then push the price all the way down. So this is now the current market movement. So let's see if we can get another Fibonacci, because we have the lowest point at that point. So what do we have here? So if we're going to take a trade at that point, this is a 5 minutes here. So we miss entry 1, we have entry 1, we have entry 2. So this is a first TP, as you can see. So if we go in the 1 minute time frame, what are we going to find in the 1 minute time frame? This is a current market move, free mind. So how am I going to move? Okay, let me go back to the 5 minutes. Let me put it nicely, accordingly. Yeah. So you see, we have entry 1 there, exactly where we take our entry points when we're scalping, within the golden point. And here, this is where the signal has been given to us. You see how accurate the system is, yeah? It's very accurate. It's according to every tool which you're going to see in the Forex market. Every indicator combined, we come up with this fire-proven strategy. It's very simple and straightforward. This is one of the most effective trading system out there. Okay, so entry at that point, yeah. Then we have another entry 2 right there. Then we have our breakout of first TP. You see that? So let me just zoom in. Alright, control, let me just zoom in so that you see. So wait for the breakout of first TP. You see? It's a straightforward thing. It's a straightforward thing. So this is going to be a turning point according to the time frame you are trading. So just don't follow everything anyhow. You follow according to the time frame. So what if we go to the 30 minutes time frame? What are we seeing in the 30 minutes time frame? So you can see a bunch of everything which happened right there. So the first one was actually based off the 30 minutes time frame according to the previous lowest point of the market. And we can see the market has just been bouncing off. Let me just zoom in. So we can see this was a recent low. Then this high. So we can see that the market has just been bouncing off this point. And the other interesting thing here is, if you look at from this point here, we always say the green bars are going to be covered up by the red bars and the blue bars. So this is a turning point. So when you plot from that point to that point, you're going to be very confident to take a trade, take a swing trade from that point, going all the way down. You can see after the breakout, we had the signal there in the 30 minutes time frame, and the market went through. Second TP, we had the market coming up to that point. And anyways, those are the levels we have actually removed. We can work with them, we can put them back according to how we're going to analyze the market and see if they're going to be very useful. But yeah, once the market touches this point here, this point right here, you see, turns back. It's a turning point. So the market push price going all the way up, created a new low here. But right now we're actually working with this low which the market has actually created here. So if we can also use Fibonacci in a reverse manner according to how the market is behaving. So we have a high point here, we have now a new low at this point right here. So let's just get rid of the fib, and let's just get rid of this fib right here. So also let's plot another fib from the lowest point, from the highest point here to the lowest point right here. So what do we have here now? So now if we go to the 5 minutes time frame, let's see what we have in the 5 minutes time frame. So in the 5 minutes time frame, we're going to find entry point at this point. Then we're also going to find another entry point, and we're going to wait for a breakout in first TP. So the market has touched this point, so we're just going to wait for a breakout. So it's a small retracement, then this is going to be the turning point. You see, it's a straightforward thing. So let me get rid of this one and we focus on the current move. Anyways, let me plot the current move right here and see if we have hit our TP. So first TP has been hit right here, very safe for you to take a trade in the 1 minute time frame. Very safe, you don't even have to worry about anything. It's a good one. Yeah. So what if, in this case, what if you had to like float somewhere here, of which wouldn't make literal sense to jump in just after this spike, because you understand when the moving average is blue on the other side, which means the market is pushing price all the way up. So you won't just jump in according to the first spike which you're going to see in 1 minute. This is why plotting is basically going to start from the 5 minutes time frame and going all the way up. You don't use the lowest time frame to plot. So according to the time frame, let's say you're going to plot in the 15 minutes time frame, you're going to look at the market in the 5 minutes view to be 100% accurate. So if you're going to plot in the 5 minutes in the 15 minutes time frame, you go to the 5 minutes time frame to look at that. You're going to plot in the if you're going to plot in the 30 minutes, you go to the 15. 1 hour, you go to the 30 minutes. 5 minutes, you go to 1 minute and see what's happening right there. So so let's even look at it on the highest point before we close off this video. So we had a major move from this point here all the way up to that point. So you can see we had first entry, second entry, then we had TP, then we had second TP and breakout. So the market did a consolidation at that point and pushed the price all the way up like that, you see. So yeah, that's what happened right there. So we're going to delete this. Let's go to the 1 minute and see what we have in the 1 minute. I mean in the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour, where are we sitting in the 1 hour? Because this is the trend which we need to fully consider. So this is what's happening in the 1 hour. So the market is at the first TP. So we had our entry at a point, we had a second entry at that point. Then now the market came back and did a breakout, came back to the second entry there, and now we're at the second entry, meaning the market is still going all the way down. So we now have a trend going all the way down. So after making this video, we're just going to close 15 minutes. So we have a trend going down. Look out for the next video which we're going to make. you see how the market is going to push the price going all the way down. KDMFX sign.